You're watching the TC MMA podcast.
The next fight I really love because you have a guy in Jailton Almeida who was literally rising to stardom. I mean, this guy was on the rise, make no mistake about it. And he was dominating Curtis Blaydes, one of the better heavyweight fighters, who's now fighting for the interim belt against Tom Aspinall because he beat Jailton Almeida. And all that happened was after 9 takedowns in a 5 or 6 minute period, Curtis Blaydes had enough and just went for it. It's like, I'm either going to spend 4 minutes on my back defending myself and wear myself out, or I'm just going to KO the guy now. So he starts landing elbows and hammers, and next thing you know, Jailton Almeida's finished. It's absolutely crazy. But now he's going to bounce back against a very good fighter in Alexandr Romanov. And this fight is going to tell us a lot about Jailton Almeida and his ability to bounce back. So let's get this prediction in and preview right now.
In the heavyweight division at UFC 302, Jailton Almeida is back. The Brazilian is 20-3, coming off the loss to Curtis Blaydes. He's taking on Alexandr Romanov, who comes in at 17-2. So this is a big-time heavyweight fight, and Almeida's got a lot to prove. He's 1 inch taller at 6'3". He's 32, Romanov 33, both guys in the middle of the prime. Almeida 4-inch reach advantage, 79-75. He stands right-handed. Romanov stands southpaw or left-handed. Now Romanov is the better striker, 4.1 significant strikes per minute to 2.5 for Almeida, but that's not Almeida's game. This guy lands like 7 takedowns over the course of 3 rounds, or simply put, more than 2 takedowns per round. It's ridiculous. Romanov's no stranger to the ground, though. He lands more than 1 takedown per round himself. Now Almeida, 75% takedown defense, coming off the loss to Curtis Blaydes. He was taking him down at will, right? He had 9 takedowns in under 6 minutes. But finally, Curtis Blaydes had enough and started dropping elbows, and that ended the fight pretty quickly. So, big setback for Almeida against a big opponent. Before that, he beat Derek Lewis, Rosenstrike, and Shamil Abdurakhimov in every which way. Beat Lewis by decision, which is odd. Should have finished that fight. Sub Rosenstrike and KO'd Abdurakhimov. Now, Romanov, a.k.a. King Kong, is no joke. Again, he's 17-2, but the problem here is 20% takedown defense. Coming off the win over Blagoy Ivanov by decision, but he did lose to Volkov and Marcin Tybura. And I'm here to tell you, Jailton Almeida is much better than both of those guys. He's going to land takedowns at will. We'll see how Romanov can deal with the ground game of Almeida, which seems to just dominate opponents. It was dominating Curtis Blaydes until he just got the finish, really. So Almeida will take down Romanov at will. He should not be nervous to go back in and land takedowns. It's going to get him a win in a lot of fights, and he's got to get better against top contenders, top 5. But he'll win this one. The Brazilian is much better here on the ground. Will likely get a submission to move to 21-3. I look for this to happen late in the first round, early second, in my opinion, to get the win. Heavyweight division, UFC 302.
Yeah, I mean, Jailton Almeida cannot afford to lose this fight, right? I mean, he can't lose 2 in a row, or else he'll no longer be a threat to the division. He'll no longer be taken seriously. He's still going to be able to continue to take heavyweights down at will. And that's why I feel like he's going to win this fight. I mean, I know Romanov is a serious contender. The guy's got way more wins than losses, hardly any losses at all. But he's not on the level of Jailton Almeida, so that makes me feel comfortable with that pick. And easy, for that matter.
He's gon' fight, he's gon' fight. Hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height. Bringing that thunder with all his might. Saying, step up, wanna fight? Hold up, think twice. Gladiator assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass.